In this RouteCAD tutorial video, we will see how to use construction line and keep out line in the RouteCAD CAD/CAM software for CNC lathe. What we have is a representation of a chuck that is holding a cylindrical workpiece that we would like to machine using a CNC lathe machine. All the lines in blue are construction line with the attribute of a keep out line. All the lines in red are regular construction line. A construction line is a line that we can make with the line drawing tool or the circle drawing tool, the parabola drawing tool, or the point drawing tool. When we make a construction line, the line do not have any routing information associated with it. We need to go to machine and either route automatically or semi-automatically to add routing information to the construction line, so the CNC will basically route this thing after we export the G-code. But now what we want to do is show the difference between a regular construction line. For example, those lines are regular construction line. How we know that is that when we click the middle mouse button on this line, we can see that the object is not routed. And a keep out line that we can see when we click the middle mouse button, keep out, this is a keep out of route line. Now, let's see how it's done. We will draw a regular construction line and we didn't enable the keep out of route. So we go to draw, line, we go to continue. The snap is enabled and we will snap from this endpoint to that endpoint. And we click the route right mouse button to stop the action of drawing line. So we have drawn a regular construction line to finish the chuck holding tool that we have over here. And if we place the mouse over this line and click the middle mouse button, we can see that it's a regular line that goes from X1, Y1, X2, Y2. It has a length of 0.7 inch. It has a slope. It's using a round tool size. A round tool size of 0.0196 is basically the default straight tool size that we have in the system. And it's also using cutting speed, but meaning it's not routed yet. But if it was going to be routed, it would be using cutting speed. And the object is not routed. This is important information. The object is not routed. That tells us that this is a regular construction line. To route this object, we need to go to machine, and we're going to do route semi-automatic. We're going to display the route arrow, and we're going to click on that. So we see this line goes, there's a point over here that's routed, and then it will go over there and route. Obviously, we do not want to do that because this is a chuck holding tool. We never intend our CNC cutting tool to go all the way there and route, otherwise we would destroy our tool. So we'll undo that. We undo, Control Z, undo. It's not routed anymore. So basically, we just have a regular construction line that help us represent the chuck holding tool. Now we will draw a second line to complete a chuck holding tool, but this time we will enable the keep out of routing line. So we enable the keep out of routing line. So we go to draw, line, and snap is enabled. We're going to click on this endpoint and that endpoint. So the difference now that we have selected keep out of route line is we also have created a construction element And if we click the middle mouse button, we can see the difference. The difference is that this construction line is a keep out of route line. A keep out of route line is a line that can never be routed, whereas a regular construction element can be routed if we decide to do so. And we will go back over here and we will again select route semi-automatic. We will click on this construction keep out line, and nothing happened because this is a keep out line. And the reason why we would like to basically draw or the port that is helping us to do what we want to do with keep out element is when we want to go and actually select the construction line that we want to route, it will not select the keep out line. That is only a visual aid, a visual representation just to help us do our work, because in this case, everything in blue is simply a visual aid, a visual assistance that help us to know what's actually happening. And but we are not planning of routing any of this line. And the fact that they are keep out object, if we want to route the actual construction line that we want to make our cutting tool path, it will not select this other element. Now that we have almost completed our chalk, one thing we can also do is transform this regular construction line that could be routed if we go to machine and route semi-automatic. We would like to transform it into a keep out of route line that will never be routed. To do that, we can simply change the attribute. We already have keep out of route enabled. To change the attribute, we go to edit and we click on attributes, and we're going to click on that element, and it will transform it from a regular construction line to a keep out line that can never be routed.